Hello, I'm Matthew Kindinger and I'm an analyst for Frontier Strategy Group. I'm here in the ground in Maputo in Mozambique. During my latest trip to Mozambique, I've met a number of local business people, bankers, development organisations and economists who have revealed a lot about this complex and rapidly changing market. Whilst I've been in Mozambique, I've identified three main themes that may affect multinationals doing business here. The first theme is about the country's retail landscape. Although most Mozambicans live in rural areas, the country is rapidly urbanising, and as a result, the urban retail scene has been transformed in recent years. The opening of new shopping malls and the expansion of large South African and Portuguese supermarket chains has altered the shopping habits among the country's wealthier consumers. Every professional that I spoke to has said that because of the improved retail landscape, they no longer have to shop in South Africa, and instead they can buy most of their essential goods here in Mozambique. The second theme that I've noticed is that companies in Mozambique are having to adjust to weak demand and considerable operating challenges. It is clear from the conversations that I've had that the market is still recovering from a fairly significant economic crisis that was brought on by the revelation of large undisclosed public debts, a drought, and a rise in the country's domestic military conflict. Consumer spending power is weak due to a sharp curtailment of subsidies and a reduction in private sector employment, while government spending, especially on new infrastructure projects, has fallen sharply since donors withdrew budgetary support over a year ago. Sectors, such as the construction industry, are reeling from a property bubble that burst after interest rates rose above 30%. Multinationals are also having to adjust to other ongoing challenges, such as a recent bout of high inflation, sporadic availability of foreign currency, heavy reliance on supply chains linked to South Africa, and a significant cost involved in transporting their products over long distances to customers located in the country's sparsely populated far northern regions. However, the third theme is slightly more optimistic. Most businesses in this country are, broadly, focused on opportunities that will arise from sectors that are not directly related to the country's natural gas and extractives industry. Although investment in gas production has received significant media attention outside Mozambique in recent years, many companies here do not see developments in the sector directly impacting their businesses here. Instead, there are several other developments that companies are viewing positively in the market. These include the government's decision to increase private sector participation in sectors that have traditionally been dominated by state-owned enterprises, such as electricity generation and the aviation sector. Meanwhile, there are also positive signs that progress is being made between the ruling party Frelimo and the opposition group Renamo in reaching a more permanent peace settlement, which, if it materialises, could boost prospects for companies looking to invest in the country's central regions. Additionally, and lastly, the government is demonstrating increasing willingness to re-engage with the IMF and international creditors, which eventually is likely to bode well for companies exposed to government spending in coming years.